You're holding the door open for the camera, guys? Yeah.
Today on Moving Up in Texas.
Right now, the real estate market in Texas, it's on fire.
I'm Chris, and this is my wife, Misty.
Hi.
And we've watched a lot of your YouTube videos, and I feel like you're the expert for Texas, and we're ready to move there.
It's like stepping into a time zone.
Look at this, Brandon. Holy moly, Brandon, look at the trees.
Yeah, I love this.
All right, guys, tell me what you thought about the cities.
I'm Dana Pollard, and I lead one of the fastest growing real estate teams in Texas. And the part of my job that I love the most,
Brandon, look, I just noticed the guy looking out the window,
is scouting out the best places to live in the Lone Star State for my clients.
I mean, their front yard is like a football field.
And I want to take you with me. This is Moving Up in Texas.
Right now, the real estate market in Texas, it's on fire. Homes, they're selling quickly with multiple offers, but we are starting to see a slight shift. So today, I'm getting the team together and we're gonna talk about it.
But if you haven't noticed, there's been a slight pullback. We've been talking about a natural pullback at about this time, right? I took a look on the MLS and I looked up all the different cities, Southlake, Frisco, Plano, all these different cities, and I've noticed that there are more homes that have been on the market for more than 7 days than we've had in a very long time. So with that, there's two reasons for that. If you are looking through the MLS, you're gonna notice the ones that are on the market today, over a week, either have been listed poorly, right? They haven't staged, they haven't gotten great photos, they haven't ordered the homes right in such a way that there's an emotional connection that we all need when we buy a home. And then the second is they're not updated. Have you noticed that? Those are really the only two reasons homes are on the market for more than 7 days at this point. Or if it's just ridiculously overpriced, which there's still some that are ridiculously overpriced and go under contract. What I want to ask is where do you feel? That's what I've been sensing in the market. What do you guys sense in the market?
One of the great things about having these team meetings is that we get to get our agents together to share what their experience of the current market really is.
I've noticed that as well, that things are slowing down a little bit, and builders are reaching back out to us, which is huge. And there's builders that have, like, I have a lot and you can buy it right now today and build on it, rather than, oh, well, let's be on our wait list and so on and so forth. So that's been really good.
I was going to say builders. Builders is my number one cue that the market's slowing down a little bit, just because the emails that we're starting to get in now, all of those, hey, we have lots available, hey, we have homes available, that's coming back. And I think that they are feeling that energy where they're like, hey, well, we're going to pay our realtors now.
So one of the things that gets frustrating in the real estate business is when some agents list homes poorly. And when you have a buyer that can't visualize or see past a poorly listed property, it's our job as a team to help them see the potential in a home.
If a house is listed poorly, it can deter so many buyers, okay? So I want to share a story, because I had a client come in and we were showing, we looked at so many homes and they were getting so terribly discouraged because they couldn't find a home. Well, there was this one home in particular that was terribly listed. It had terrible photos. They were dark. They were just terrible. We all were like, that's not the house for them. But I was like, you know what? It's on our way to the next one. They're already frustrated. Nothing is their dream home. Let's just look at it. Let's just see what it looks like. We walked in and this house was gorgeous. I couldn't believe my eyes. They couldn't believe their eyes. They're like frantic, going, we want to put an offer in now. So I'm literally in the kitchen typing up an offer. And the whole reason we got it was because it was poorly listed. So don't overlook those homes that appear ugly on the MLS. You know, or if the pictures are cluttered, or if they're not organized in a very good manner. So I just wanted to share that real fast.
Thanks so much for meeting on Zoom, guys.
Hey, Dana. I'm Chris, and this is my wife, Misty.
Hi.
And we've watched a lot of your YouTube videos, and I feel like you're the expert for Texas. And we're ready to move there. We just got our kids out of the house. We're ready to slow it down. We're from LA, and it's just too much for us. It's just too busy. Like a small town, not too far from Dallas-Fort Worth. We just want a slower pace of life.
Okay. Tell me a little more. What are you looking for in the city? What are you looking for in a home?
In the home, maybe a larger lot, maybe even space for a workshop for you. A lot of shopping, so maybe at Town Square, or a place to have coffee, hang out, boutiques.
And a place that's, you know, it feels safe for the grandkids. Like we can let them go in the front yard, let them go in the backyard. You know, we've been in our house a long time, so we have some equity. So our budget is around $600,000. So we're hoping that'll go far in Texas.
Okay, perfect. I'm excited for you, so we'll get started.
So today I got a phone call from a client who lives in LA, and they are looking to move to a Texas town with a home on some acreage. They'd love a city that has an authentic downtown area. They'd like some art, a little bit of history, and their budget is $600,000. So I did my research, and the two towns that really hit the ball out of the park are Cleburne and Decatur. So I'm gonna grab my husband, we're gonna go take a look and show them what these two towns have to offer. So in addition to our clients' criteria, something we always look for when we go to visit a new town is what we call our nots list. Something new, something old, something tasty, and something scenic.
Okay, so real brief, I really like Cleburne because if you go downtown, you'll be amazed at the square that they have. They have the murals, there's a lot of history, rich history in Cleburne. And if you've ever heard anything about the Chisholm Trail, like it goes right through there. They have a museum there. There's 2 or 3 acres with homes. Now they are a little older than say Decatur, but I think what it has to offer is really pretty cool. I think you'd be surprised if you go down there.
Cleburne is located 40 minutes south of Fort Worth in just 1 hour from the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Today we looked at some newer homes that are right on the lake.
The median home price for Cleburne is $239,000, and homes start at $100,000 and sell up to $1.2 million for a ranch with acreage.
So as soon as we got to Cleburne, I felt like things kind of slowed down. I mean, think about compared to Dallas, and I felt really relaxed.
Yeah, well, it is the country.
Can you imagine stepping out on your balcony and looking at the lake, just having that view of the lake?
I know,
every day?
and the price point of this neighborhood, let me tell you, is like $400,000 to $600,000, really under $500,000 to have a lake view. I mean, you just walk right out, take a look at the lake, enjoy it.
So I was thinking about the huge lots in Cleburne. I mean, think about it compared to the city.
Yeah, you can't find that newer home, large lot next to a lake. I mean, where are you gonna find that in Dallas for under $600,000?
Well, you're not.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so up here is some bigger lots. You can tell the difference in the price range because all of a sudden the lots their front yard is like a football field.
Cleburne, it's a growing town and it's rich in Texan history. I tell you what, the residents here, they are very proud of their heritage.
Located in Wright Plaza, just south of the courthouse, are the legendary Cleburne murals.
Did you notice the guy on the left? That's General Patrick Cleburne, who they named the town after.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. I looked it up.
Brady, look, I just noticed the guy looking out the window.
Yeah, he's peeking out the window. That's awesome.
In fact, one of the things you'll notice on the first mural is the man of the town was named after General Patrick R. Cleburne, next to the 3 courthouses, followed by a longhorn cattle drive on the famous Chisholm Trail. And next to that is a salute to the Texas railroads and aviation. So according to reviews, if you go to Cleburne, or even if you drive through Cleburne, you have to go to Grump's Burgers because they claim to have the best burgers in Texas.
Yeah, I keep hearing about the queso burger, which everyone's talking about it. We gotta try it.
They have a guacamole hamburger, so they even have Tex-Mex here.
What we are known for on our menu is our queso burger.
I saw that online.
Yeah, it is amazing. It's
It won second in state.
Yeah.
It's what?
It won second in state.
At the fair or where?
There was like a battle of the burgers competition we entered a few years back.
Yeah?
And yeah, we got second in the state for it.
Very
Fantastic.
cool.
So,
Very
yeah,
cool.
it's our hamburger. It has mustard, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, and then our homemade queso is poured on top of it. And it has hamburger meat and rotel in it, so everybody loves it.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
That looks good.
We'll check out my
Queso.
my queso.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to cut this thing in half. It's not happening.
Well, I want to try the queso. I've never put queso on a burger.
Okay, well it's really good.
I'm gonna try that at home. You have onions on yours.
I do?
I'm not gonna try it. All right, so onions are my kryptonite, and I can't do onions. In fact, if I do onions or you do onions, I can smell them for weeks. I feel like we just stepped into a different land, like a different part of Texas. Because everything looks so flat for a while there, and then all of a sudden you get into the state.
Oh, this is the tip of the hill country.
Okay. Because look at this hill. Watch this.
Look, the hill country.
And we weren't going up any hills until we pulled into the state park.
Seriously, right. There's a reason they preserved this area.
So if you're looking for something scenic, you have to check out the Cleburne State Park.
Yeah, it was established in 1938, and this 538-acre state park, it offers some awesome scenic views. It also has a 138-acre spring-fed lake.
Yeah, so if you are driving past Cleburne on the freeways, you would never know that this beautiful state park is there.
Yeah, this treasure's hidden, and it's once you get there, it's like a paradise. I really wanted to go fishing.
Yeah, think about how many locals that you know outside of Cleburne that know that this exists.
Cleburne State Park is a great place to take your kids. And did you know that there's more than 80 state parks in the state of Texas?
Didn't know that.
All right, so I think that since this client, they want a little bit of acreage,
Yeah.
a couple acres, I thought that they might love this neighborhood because there's no HOA, there are beautiful homes here, and it's right across the lake, and it's in their price point. So I was thinking I'd like to take them out here.
Well, I didn't even know Cleburne had a lake, so this is really cool to see. I'm really impressed. The houses are a little bit bigger, like you said. The lots are great. If I was a client looking for land right next to the lake, this is perfect. I mean, I didn't know this is like a paradise. I didn't even know about.
Yeah, so it's public property. It's owned by the city of Cleburne. And so you can just come down here, go fishing. You can go, there's a park, there's picnic areas.
Yeah, there's places to just put your boat into the water.
Yeah,
I like
and
that.
you don't have to pay anything. That's the best part, it's free.
Decatur is located 40 minutes north of Fort Worth and 50 minutes from the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport.
Any thoughts on Decatur?
Country.
Yeah, it is country, it's rural. Population's about, gosh, like 7,600.
So I have an uncle that lives up in Decatur, and he's lived up there for a long time. He just lives on 5 acres. I mean, he's been up there for ages and ages, and he always tells me, tell people to stop moving out here in the country. So.
What I found about Decatur is there are so many new developments, and they're very nice. So and you can get like homes for under 600,000 on 2 acres. They're gorgeous homes. They are custom homes, guys. I can't find that hardly anywhere. So, and the countryside is very beautiful up there. So I was very impressed as I got to discover a little more of Decatur. I was like, oh, I think I might like living here. Okay, so I love Decatur because it has some hills. So much of Dallas-Fort Worth is flat land, and Decatur has some hills. So I can't wait to show you because this isn't where all the hills are.
Everything's so green right now. And it's still middle of summer, so I love it. I love this time of year right now.
Okay, so these homes, they're about 2,200 square feet on 2 acres. Brand new homes. And they're like $600,000.
Okay, so you have a listing that is half that size. The lot is 1/3 of an acre, right?
Not even 1/3.
So one of the things I noticed about Decatur is how much more affordable the homes are in Decatur versus a big city.
Yeah, I love that you could possibly get a 3-car garage, a bigger lot, all that for what you could get in the city for a 2-car garage.
Yeah, that's right. And basically the difference between 2 acres and 1/4 of an acre, not even 1/4 in the city.
Wow.
But these are such cute houses. They're not too close together.
Yeah.
They're not like on an acre, but they're good sized lots. These are probably 1/4 of an acre lots.
So how many square feet do you think is the average house in this neighborhood?
In this neighborhood, the average square footage is probably 3,000.
Okay. So I really loved downtown Decatur and the square. It was awesome. And it felt like you're stepping back in time. Everything's really close by as far as restaurants, candy store, just kind of felt like home.
Yeah, it feels like a community, a small town community.
I loved how people are waving as you're just kind of walking around. Very, very Texas feel.
If someone loves art, this is a great town, Decatur, because not only do they have really cool murals, like Decatur mural here, and some artifacts. That's cheesy. But there's the art store down there where they can learn all these cool things.
Yeah, they can actually learn it from teachers.
Yeah. Okay.
So I like Decatur. It's
really
like stepping into time zone. Check it out, Dr. Pepper Cotton Candy.
So when we were in downtown Decatur, we stumbled upon a candy store. It had this old 50s vibe. It's called Hey Sugar.
It's like stepping into a time zone.
Oh, look at this, Brandon. Okay, my favorite are jelly beans.
Okay.
They have juicy pear, which is my favorite. Popcorn, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with chocolate, but I've got to be on the other side to find chocolate.
So in Decatur, we stumbled upon this coffee shop. Really, it's called Trinity Street Coffee Bar and Roaster Restaurant. So I was shocked walking into this coffee bar restaurant. I just wasn't expecting what we saw.
Yeah, we thought we were getting coffee, and really, they have on draft beer. And so it was the afternoon, might as well have a great beer. Took us upstairs. They offered us a great menu, and there's a chef on staff, and we took...
And there were like 30 beers on tap, and I really like beer. So instead of getting your afternoon coffee, we got beer.
Yeah, you have so many choices of beer that you have to make one choice, and we took the waitress's best choice, and it was excellent.
Yeah, and the sliders are to die for at this restaurant.
I felt like it was like a 5-star restaurant, but with smaller portions of sliders.
So I had jalapenos on mine.
Now, I definitely had to take the onions off of mine, but it was okay because it's so great that I didn't mind that. So much as, you know, with the bacon, I left the bacon on, of course.
Oh, you mind it when they put onions on your burgers.
We won't go there.
So we're going to the grasslands. But I pictured like lands of grass.
Plains, like Texas
but
plains.
Instead, we're finding these tall, beautiful trees.
Yeah, look at that.
That's like a forest. We don't have very many forests in the city.
So anytime you go to Decatur, if you love the outdoors, you have to go to the grasslands. It's a national forest. It's got beautiful tall trees. It's in the middle of near Black Creek Lake.
Okay, let me just tell you, I'm obsessed with tall trees, and I was shocked to see that they're here right in Decatur. Holy moly, Brayden, look at the trees.
Man, I love this. I didn't even know this was in Decatur.
So I always was jealous of the Houston trees, but like, who knew it was in our backyard?
Yeah, when I think of those kind of trees, I didn't know it was that, what are we at, 45 minutes from Fort Worth?
Yeah,
An hour from the airport?
I thought the reason Houston had more trees like that was because they got more rain.
I love this. This is a little paradise. People swimming,
Kayaking.
kayaking. I love it.
People are fishing too out there.
Oh, I have to find some bait. I have a fishing pole in the car.
Let's get it.
So in addition to our clients' criteria, something we always look for when we go to visit a new town is what we call our knots list. Something new, something old, something tasty, and something scenic.
Let's talk about the knots list. In Cleburne, there were some newer homes on these large lots. It was very impressive that you could just get so much land for so little. For old, the town square and the murals, it really highlighted the history of Cleburne. I loved seeing the old trains and the murals, just, a little bit of their history. For tasty, oh my goodness, I had the queso burger at Grump's. That's gotta be like the best tasty burger I've ever had. And for scenic, the Cleburne State Park in Cleburne, it was such a surprise. And I loved how you can just walk in the trails, you can go bike riding. Scenic was pretty good there in Cleburne, surprisingly. In Decatur, the new homes, there are new homes here as well that have great views, large lots, beautiful modern contemporary style. For old in Decatur, I love the old town square and the old courthouse. It was such a joy to walk around. You can shop, you can go to the eateries, great old town square. And for tasty, we have the Trinity Coffee Bar and Restaurant. It had not just coffee, but we're talking beer on tap and the most amazing sliders. And for scenic in Decatur, we had the LBJ grasslands, but I tell you what, there wasn't just grassland, there was beautiful tall trees, a lake, you could go swimming and fishing.
We've got two great towns, and now it's time to see what our clients think. All right, guys, tell me what you thought about the cities.
Well, based on the video, I really liked Decatur. It had some really, really nice new modern homes. I loved the trees and the shopping. Yes. I loved the town square. It was just very quaint. It looked really cool.
I really liked what I saw in Cleburne. They got a great state park. They have trails. It's got a river running through it. Just a beautiful area to relax in from what I can see. And then the homes that I saw right there on the lake fit perfect in our budget. They're a great deal.
Well, it looks like you guys have some praying to do, and we will see you guys soon.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
See you, Dana.
At the end of the day, they chose Decatur. So you know what that means? Time to go shop for a house.
Hey, do you want more of Moving Up in Texas? Go to my YouTube channel, Moving Up in Texas. Or if you're looking to buy or sell a home in Texas, go to danapollardgroup.com, fill out my dream home questionnaire or my sell my home questionnaire to get started. You're holding the door open for the camera, guys?
Right here, this is Texas Gold. Makes good steak.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah. We'd like to make an offer.
We'll take it.
Every time.
Don't worry, our Fairway Advantage pre-approval is so respected, it even competes with cash offers. Sorry, guys.
So we, don't have to fight everyone for this place?
No. Wait, what?
Nothing.
Get started with Fairway at home.com.
I'm Aaron Bush, your local Texas lender. Call me today to get started on our Fairway Advantage pre-approval.
Is a great place to take your kids, and did you know that there's more than 80 state parks in the state of Texas?
Now this is a great one to take small kids to go camping. It's awesome.
Did I just say that?